it's very exciting for a director to premiere his film in a festival. 4 years ago, I premiered a film of mine in the Ocean Cine Fan Film Festival in Delhi. So it's a very exciting time for young filmmakers, new filmmakers, and it's a great time to meet some of the new filmmakers. And now that I also have an established production house, and we are also trying to look for young new filmmakers and see, how we can encourage them.
Kamal also spoke about the Film Bazaar and the need for a platform to help fledgling filmmakers to sell their films.
I think, the right people you should be asking what to expect are the young filmmakers, who a lot of them are trying to even sell their films and market their films. Because for independent filmmakers, it's very difficult to actually make any kind of money or even recover any kind of money. So it's nice to see the excitement they have. It's nice to see how they push their film, and I hope these festivals become grounds for independent filmmakers to not only just showcase the films, but also market their films. Because at the end of the day, you need to encourage this industry of independent filmmakers. So let's see. I'm praying that every year with IFFI, the platform is larger and wider for young filmmakers to sell their film, to showcase, and the audience gets a great peep into a lot of talent, which otherwise normally you don't get a chance to see. It's very interesting, but I don't know how far successful it's been as yet. And it's a great effort. That's the whole point. That's what I just even spoke about. That it's nice for independent filmmakers to manage to sell their film and recover some money. But that all depends on how successful it is, and today's just the opening, so it's too early to really comment on it till we don't finish with the.
Don't go away. We'll be right back after this very short break. Welcome back. You're with Goa365. Stay with us as we bring you Goa This Week, where we take a look at the stories that made news in the week that went by. The week began on a not-so-happy note when, in another shameful act on Monday, the Pindi of Lord Mahadev at Sri Kshetra Pimpleshwar Datta Mandir at Batle in the capital Panjim was found defiled, apparently by a lone miscreant. The incident appears to have taken place in the wee hours of Monday morning. The destroyed Pindi is more than 4 centuries old, and the desecrated site was later visited by the local MLA and the state's Education Minister Athanasio Montserrat. Sadly, acts of vandalism of religious places in the state appear to have reached a pinnacle, as nearly half a dozen incidents of the sort have been reported in the past 2 months. A truly dismal state of affairs, and one that needs to see an immediate end. Only a person with sinister motives could resort to such an act of vandalism, whether he or she follows any religion or not. On the political front, Wednesday, the 26th of November, will witness the people of Pale going to the polls as they vote for either Pratap Gaus of the Congress, Dr. Pramod Sawant of the BJP, or the independent candidate Dr. Suresh Amonkar as their MLA. The two major parties, the Congress and the BJP, are fiercely campaigning to wrest the seat for themselves and have made all-out efforts to ensure victory at the Pale by-elections, which have been necessitated due to the demise of the sitting MLA, the Congress-backed Gurudas Gaus, in June this year. Pale has a sizable scheduled tribe community, and playing to the stands early this week was the Congress party, which managed to rope in the much-needed support of the state's former transport minister and the lone scheduled tribe MLA in the state, Pandurang Matkaikar, for the by-elections. Mr. Matkaikar's declaration of his support to Pratap Gaus came in the wake of assurances by the Congress High Command that he would be shortly re-inducted as a minister in the Digambar Kamath-led coalition government, an assurance that was made following a scheduled tribe meet held earlier at Pale, at which the leaders of the scheduled tribe community threatened not to support Pratap Gaus if Mr. Matkaikar were not re-inducted as a minister by the 15th of November. Mr. Matkaikar further said that the Congress High Command had admitted to its mistake of dropping him from the ministry and were now ready to make amends for the same. Responding to the Congress party's assurance to Pandurang Matkaikar was the leader of the opposition, Manohar Parrikar, on Monday, with his poser to the Congress as to who would now be the sacrificial lamb to make way for Mr. Matkaikar. And sounding absolutely confident of victory, the leader of the opposition stated that the Bharatiya Janata Party would form the government in the state within 6 months, a process that would begin soon after the BJP wins the Pale by-election. Further, in an apparent bid to lure the scheduled tribe voters of Pale, Mr. Parrikar said that the BJP government would then fill up all the scheduled tribe posts lying vacant in various departments in the state. The issue surrounding centralization of the state's lone university, the Goa University, situated at the Taligaon Plateau, seems to be still on the boil, with the BJP demanding on Monday that the government convene a special assembly session immediately to discuss the matter. It appears that the BJP is definitely not in favour of the Goa University being given the status of a central university, while the Congress appears divided on the matter. Now the question is the BJP, as the opposition party in the state, merely doing its job of opposing everything that the ruling government proposes, or does it have genuine concerns regarding the matter? Also coming out strongly against centralization of Goa University was the Citizens' Council for Educational Reforms, which on Monday demanded that the status of Goa University remain unchanged. Nirmala Sawant, a former minister in the state cabinet and a member of the Citizens' Council for Educational Reforms, demanded that the State Legislative Assembly pass a resolution to the effect that Goa University be deleted from the list of countrywide universities to be converted into central universities. She also suggested that a committee headed by well-known educationalist Father Romuald de Souza be appointed to study the feasibility of setting up a separate world-class central university in the state. The garbage management woes of the corporation of the city of Panjim seem to have taken centre stage through a major part of the week. The garbage issue, it appears, was back to haunt the villages of Kurka as the corporation of the city of Panjim attempted to get a temporary reprieve to dump the city waste in the village. This led the villagers of Kurka to convene an impromptu meeting in the village on Monday to raise their opposition to the garbage menace once again in their backyard. At the meeting attended by Sant Andre MLA Francis Silveira and the Sarpanch of Kurka, Subhash Dias, the villagers said that they would not allow the dumping of garbage at Kurka as such a move would destroy the ecology of the village. The villagers' attempt to meet the Chief Minister Digambar Kamath at his official residence at Alteen on Tuesday morning was unsuccessful as the Honourable Chief Minister failed to keep his appointment with the villagers. Why did the Honourable Chief Minister play truant? Was it because he would not be in a position to placate the irate villagers? We really don't know. Well, fed up with the stink they were surrounded with, student and faculty representatives of 5 schools situated around the stench-filled Pato in the capital Panjim submitted a memorandum to the chairperson of the Goa State Commission for the Protection of Children's Rights on Monday, requesting her to address the problem of the unbearable foul stink they had to endure during the 5-odd hours they spend in schools. The fetid smell in the area is due to the non-functioning of the anaerobic digester plant at Pato, and following the complaint, the chairperson of the commission, Samira Khazi, along with members of the commission, visited the site in question on Tuesday morning. The team also met the heads of the 5 schools, the representatives of which had submitted the memorandum to the commission and promised them a prompt action in the matter. On Tuesday morning, the corporation of the city of Panjim put into force its 2-week-old decision of not collecting garbage from the 42 eating places in the city until the government provided them a permanent site for dumping and treating the city waste. It may be